Okay, I am going to show everyone how to create a list in Mojo for circle prospecting. Go to mojocells.com. And the first thing you want to do is understand which dialer has the circle prospecting data on it. As of today, the Colorado dialer is the dialer that has the data on it. So if you don't have the PIN and the username and password, then go ahead and email me, Natalie, about it. So once you log in, you're going to go to, this is the dashboard, and you're going to go to Lead Store. In Lead Store, this neighborhood search is where you are going to find the data. And then you're going to choose, most of the time, probably the map freeform plotting, unless you do know of an exact street you just want to dial down. The map freeform plotting is always going to give you the most numbers. Then the area that you're going to map around, make sure that you have an exact address of that property, so it brings you to that area of the map for you to circle prospect. So for this, we're going to use something in Minnesota, and I don't know, Becker, Minnesota, looks like. If you don't have the exact zip code, that's something that's important. So go ahead and make sure you have the zip code that you're looking for. So it's 55308. Search. And it's going to bring up a map of the area. So usually when houses are closer together, you will be able to see the little lots, and the roads would be more together. And I'm wondering if it found the right development, because in Google Maps it looks much different. Let's see. Off of Highway 10, so looks like it's over here. Sandy Drive. Central. This is why having the exact address is so important, especially if you're asking somebody else to do this, is because most of the time you'll just do it on your own unless for some reason you can't, but you have to be able to map right around it. So it looks like we are right off of this road in this area here. So I am going to double click and start here and map it out all the way in this little area, and then I'm going to move it up past some of these streets to see what kind of numbers we get when I do this data. Show leads. Well, contacts found 245, do not call 152, so we're going to end up with about 90 to 100 numbers to call. And we cannot call the do not call numbers, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and import. I understand. When you're creating your own call list, start with your first name, and this one is for Erica, and how I typically label it is with the starting point address or neighborhood with the zip code along with it, so that when you go back to the list, we have an idea of what it means. If it's just listed just sold, put that at the end of it too. But typically start with your first name if it's your list. And then save, and we are going to make sure the blue is highlighted and finish import. And then we're all done. And view import data. And it's that easy. And once again, you go to the lead store and neighborhood search and then map it out. And that's how you create your call lists.